Hello everyone, welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're driving another significant car. This time it is from Volvo. We have a 1996 Volvo M58 T-5 Sedan. Later in the video, I'll tell you why it is such an important car for Volvo. As you can see, it has single-tone metallic paint with body color bumpers and other fittings, front and rear fog lamps and rear spoiler, 15-inch alloy wheels with ABS and traction control. Other standard features includes remote central locking, automatic dual-zone climate control, cruise control and an advanced trip computer. Inside, you have full leather interior with wood grain inserts. These rear seats can comfortably accommodate 2 adult passengers. You will just love the front seats. They are comfortable and at the same time offer so many different adjustments to set up for the perfect driving position. A massive boot at the back, the low opening trunk and this optional factory cargo liner makes it even better. Now let me start the car and quickly show you the engine bay followed by some exhaust sound. Let me give you a quick tour of the interior. Passenger door lock, handle, storage pocket, air vents, speaker, airbag and the glove box, center air vents and the fresh air mix slider, automatic climate control, factory stereo, cigarette lighter and the ashtray, 4-speed automatic transmission with economy, sports and winter mode, all power window and power mirror switches, handbrake, drinks holder, central console storage and the rear drinks holder. Hazard light, rear window defogger, trip computer function selector, traction control on and off switch, main cruise function on and off, cruise set buttons, indicator stop. Rear fog lamps, instrument backlight intensity controller, headlight switch, front fog lamps and the noisy wiper controller. Passenger and driver sun visor with vanity mirrors and courtesy lamps. Neat and easy to read instrument cluster. You get few warning lights at the bottom as you turn the key to on position. You can cycle through different trip computer function using the selector knob on the left. You got to love the clicking sound though. Next, we're gonna drive the car and tell you more about it. This car's interior layout is typical Volvo. Functional but not flashy. Apart from the turbo gauge in the instrument cluster, there is no other clue that you are in their fastest production car. While many of you might not like the interior and call it a bit boring, I actually like it very much. It is like the car itself, understated. All the controllers are exactly where you want them to be. Only top quality materials are used and the build quality is simply amazing. This is a 22-year-old car and has done over 275,000 kilometers, and yet there is not a single rip on the front seat's leather and any cracks in the dash. This is a true testament to the amazing Volvo quality. As for comfort and safety, it has dual-zone climate control, cruise control, dual airbags and the world's first side crash protection system called SIPS. In the 850 range, Volvo offered a diesel, a bi-fuel CNG and some petrol engines. The petrol ones were inline 5 engines ranging from 2 liter to 2.5 liter in capacity. Some of them had 10 valve, some had 20 and some came with a turbo. This particular one is a 2.3 liter 20 valve inline 5 with a turbo. As you can probably tell from the specification below, it is an excellent engine. When you put your foot down and the revs go over 2500 RPM, the car will pull pretty hard and you will love the unique soundtrack produced by this 5-cylinder engine. also produce 850 T5R or 850R, which features the same engine with more turbo boost pressure. Let us not forget that back in the days, this car could hit 0 to 100 in 6.7 seconds. I should also mention here that in 1996, Volvo released a limited number of 850R featuring an heavy-duty M59 manual transmission with a viscous coupling, limited slip differential, and few other tweaks and modification. The engine on that one produced 190 kilowatts of power and 350 Nm of torque. Volvo offered a 4-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual with this car. 5-speed manual would have been the best choice for this car, but most of the Australian buyers opted for this 4-speed automatic. Now, don't be too disappointed. This auto is not too bad either. Especially in sports mode, the car responds pretty good to throttle inputs. For those residing in the colder part of the world, the transmission also offered a winter mode. You will be totally surprised by the steering, suspension and the handling of this car. The steering is sharp and provides good feedback. Mind you, there are some torque steer on heavy accelerations. This car features a rear suspension setup which Volvo called Delta Link semi-independent rear suspension, along with firmer suspension setup all around gave the car a sportier ride. Many traditional Volvo buyers found the ride quality to be too harsh. I guess that is a good news for us. The car handles beautifully in corners and the grip is amazing. You rarely get to drive a big front-wheel drive sedan that is this much fun. The car is pretty good on fuel as well, especially when you consider the performance of the engine and the weight of the vehicle. We had the car for roughly 2 years. During that time, I have managed to get between 9.5 to 12.5 liter per 100 km, based on how often I was flooring that gas pedal. This car is built like a tank. It is from a time when the cars were engineered to last, unlike many modern cars which are built to a price. I have seen many examples doing well over 300,000 kilometers. If you are thinking about buying one, make sure that the timing belts was done on time, check for oil leaks, suspension wears, and for turbo model, make sure that the turbo is in good condition. The T5 and R models sits pretty low on the ground, so check for scratches and dents on the front bumper. As I have said earlier in the video, this is a significant car for Volvo. Technically speaking, it featured a new transversely mounted 5-cylinder engine, Delta Link rear suspension, side impact protection, and a self-adjusting seat belt. On the other hand, it offered good performance and handling. Volvo even raced these cars on VTCC. All of this helped changing Volvo's image of only building safe and boring cars and attracted many new buyers. The sales success of the 850 also helped the company returning to profit after it posted a loss for the first time in 1991. Even if you overlook all these interesting facts, you will definitely be entertained with this friendly looking Swedish car. It is the perfect example of a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm a big fan of this car and highly recommend this to any petrolheads. Feel free to share, like and comment on this video and consider subscribing to my channel. Finally, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. I'll catch you next time. Bye now.